Greetings and salutations, listener. It is I, Eric J.
It's a dumb one this week.
Joined as always by the boy.
Look, alright, I'm not going to lie to you, listener. I saw this about 5 minutes before we recorded. We were going to do Steam releases. Now we're going to do this first. Take the ride with us or don't, man. I don't care. Let's do this.
I think for once I will need some alcohol to get through this podcast. Alright, let's go. Why? I mean, this was your idea, so why don't you intro it?
All right. So, on the website Tumblr.com, there are many things. Most of them are bad, but this is an unmitigated good. A man designed a neural network to make up cats' names. This is his second attempt. On the first attempt, he just gave the AI a bunch of cats' names and said, all right, now try to figure out what a cat's name is based on this data set. He didn't tell the AI anything about English or words, just letters. These arrangements of letters are cats' names. Here's a list of them. Give me more. They came out a little wonky. Mostly not great. They came out a little weird. Things like, Baladucius and shit like that.
I like Tillymapper. That's a pretty good one.
Some of them were good. This is the second attempt with a better, more advanced AI, better data set, including a big chunk of the internet for language context, and just a bunch of better settings and sort of methodology. Sorry, I also really like neural networks and AI. This is why I'm so excited about this.
I do too. And to be sure, I watched that movie that an AI wrote. It did a pretty good job. It was deeper than I expected.
If you want a fun intro into that, mentioning better shit on your shit, there's a YouTube channel called Code Bullet. He's fun. He gives fun, really sort of entry level introductions as to what a neural network is and what machine learning is and all that. That's not why we're here today. That's boring nerd shit. Today we're here to talk about cats' names, because there's a whole big list. So we're essentially just gonna peruse through them, read them off, literally, like a list, for your entertainment. And you know why I know this is gonna work? Because there are YouTube channels with millions of subscribers that just read Reddit posts out loud. We're behind the curve on this one, but we can do it. We can be the read Tumblr posts out loud. If this gets 1,000 views. So, the names.
Are we rating these, or are we literally just reading the list?
No. I would like to, we'll read them out, and if there's one you feel the need to interject on.
I have a lot to say about a lot of these, honestly.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
The way this Tumblr post is organized, is... I don't care to click around enough to try to source the
We'll do it in order. Don't worry. If you could find my Tumblr if you know anything about us as people.
Regardless, yeah, this first set is Fancy, which I find concerning, and we'll get to that in a moment.
Taffeta.
It's taffeta. It's a kind of fabric. And I like that, taffeta. That's a good name for a cat.
Pompompor. Like Pompadour, only more adorable.
That's like an 1800s name for a cat.
And they named one of them Pompompor, actually. The
nice.
one on the left there.
Or a Pokemon.
Monocle.
Monocle's good.
Good cat name.
Yes.
Tom Glitter. Excellent cat name.
Tom Glitter is an exceptional cat name.
Top fucking tier cat name. Notion. That one's a little,
I know
that's quirky cat lady cat name.
I'm 100% sure. That's a word. I know what it means. I use it regularly.
Right.
But here...
The notion that it's not a word is silly.
Right. Here, in this context, it just looks like lotion with an N. And I don't want to name my cat Lotion.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus or tinnitus, I've heard it pronounced both ways, is a disease when your ear got banged real loud and you can't hear so good.
It makes a ringing noise and you're not
That's
so good
not fancy? What the fuck is
Tinnitus is fancy as fuck.
I guess. Fucking unload a gun near my head. Fancy dues.
Cheesemonger.
Cheesemonger is spectacular. But not for a cat.
No.
Actually, no, I know a fucking cheesemonging cat.
Yeah,
she's over scratching a wall right now.
Trying to tempt a moth down to be her playmate. Let's see here.
This is
Mr. Tinkleby Linklater Soap, and that is the fanciest goddamn cat name I've ever heard.
First of all, I will have you know.
I'm sorry, it's Miss.
Yeah, M. Tinkleby Linklater Soap. M. Tinkleby would have been good enough. M. Tinkleby Linklater sounds like a guy who worked for TV ad execs back in the 60s. Soap brings that shit home.
To me, M. Tinkleby Linklater sounds like a 1920s, like, robber baron.
That's the exact kind of name I would expect to see in the credits of the Dick Van Dyke Show.
You know what? You're right. When you're right. It can do the opposite of fancy, this AI, including Scat Cat Butthole. That one's just right. They're not burying the lead. Gangrene.
Oh, that's good.
Moisture. Grotesque. Petard. A+ petard. Why isn't that one in the fancy one?
Yeah, seriously.
A petard is a very fancy thing to be hoisted upon. Oil bag. I love oil bag. Buttwig. The Cream.
Why did I take a drink?
The Cream, I would legitimately name a cat the Cream. Because the cream always rises to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Meatbag, good.
We would just pick that cat up constantly and raise it as high as we could. And do Macho Man voices at it.
Always raises to the top, oh, yeah. It would have to get used to it because we wouldn't stop.
It would be like, we would walk into the room and go, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. And the cat would make a very small, no.
The HK-47 in me loves Meatbag.
Sure.
The 13-year-old in me will never get tired of names like Dr. Fart and Fudge Putty.
A Fudge Putty, I don't know that has to be a poop joke.
It's not. To me, it's not. It's just
not.
Fudge Putty, and that's an amazing name.
Like putty that's scented like chocolate.
Scumbag.
That's good.
That's just.
I can visualize Scumbag in my head, and he's a nice cat, but he looks like shit.
Yeah. Like, that's very much like Stinky Bastard Man level cat naming. Constipation, excellent work, and just butt in all caps.
Before we move on, I need to select a name or two here, and I think we need to describe these cats.
Okay, all right, I like that idea. Let's do it.
I would submit Buttwig. Describe to me Buttwig.
I think Buttwig is probably like a thin cat.
Okay.
And he's probably a cat. You know those cats that wear like jodhpurs? Where they're constantly wearing pantaloons because they have big furry asses and then it goes down to like short hair cat lower legs.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those and like real fuzzy when he was a kitten. Okay. So it just looked like he had like the top of Bernie Sanders' head back there.
Oh, okay, I see.
So he's Buttwig now.
It's very descriptive.
And then when he grows up, it looks much more normal. But, I mean, he still has a fluffy butt, so you just call it, so he's still Buttwig.
Nice. Okay, I dig it. I feel like Butt is maybe Buttwig's child, who is wigless.
And that's they go, oh, Buttwig had a baby. Because Buttwig is obviously a girl. Buttwig had a baby. And then she's like, oh, her baby's adorable. Oh, but he doesn't have the Buttwig. I guess it's just butt.
I guess it's just butt.
And then one of the other ones is super fuzzy, so that one's just wig, and that one's sassy all the time.
Cool. Nice. Okay.
All right, I shall pick yours.
Yeah, choose me one.
I'm gonna give you a gift, all right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a challenge.
Okay.
I need for you to describe for me the cream of the crop. Oh yeah.
I think the cream is very put upon. It doesn't matter if it's our cat, the cream, that we force into this macho madness, or if it's somebody else's cat who doesn't even watch the wrestling. I feel like... Speaking of cats being weird, mine is exploding over there in a cardboard box. I feel like the cream doesn't want anything to do with any of the humans' nonsense, and not in a violent way.
Just like those cats who like their personal space.
Yeah, they don't...
I'm seeing like a gray short hair.
Me too, actually. That's got kind of like white underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just sort of not here for your business.
And just kind of looking at you like, please no.
Does her own thing.
but never fights you on it.
No.
But when you
Like,
go to
when it's
release
time-
them, gone.
Yeah, when it's time for them to be raised up and for the human to make the silly growl voice, they're fine. They just sort of, they deal with it with like a long-suffering patience.
Lie back and think
like
of
a
catnip.
parent of an eternal toddler. And then when they're done, they don't even run. They just walk away.
Okay.
Sighing.
All right. Well, listener, let's move on to this next category, which is described as ranging from tough to downright sinister.
Oh, and this has some A+ cat names. Miss Vulgar, Lilith the Vamp, that one would just end up being Lil all the time. L Fury, Deadbolt,
Deadbolt. What the fuck?
Romeo of Darkness, Starmaker, Fist. Fist is a winner. Fist wins at life. You lose.
Fist is a street cat, a Siamese street cat with one eye. Fist is going to end you. When you will wake up one night, your house will be burning, and Fist will be standing above you. Release a single, no, and then leap out your window, and you will nod your head and go, "I always knew this is how I would die."
But he would give you a single nod first.
Yes.
In recognition of a worthy opponent. Warning signs.
Oh God.
Bibles smoked. The fire starter. I feel like this one's biting on Fist's gimmick.
Yeah.
That one's definitely his understudy. Higher Rune. Scarlet be thy coat. That one's very baroque.
It sounds like a fucking black metal album name.
Kill all humans. A+. Bones of the Master. I love that name. Because that's Mr. Bones. To everyone who asks, he's Mr. Bones. And if someone's like, oh, his name's Mr. Bones, well, his full name is Bones of the Master, but we call him Mr. Bones. Mr. Sinister, A+ comics name, Evil Whispers, Spawn, Serendipitous Kill, and Stranglehold.
Stranglehold's good. What the hell's that guy's name?
I don't know, buddy.
He's a guy who loves guns.
That's a lot of guys.
Musician.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah, Ted Nugent. Wasn't that a Ted Nugent song? Anyway.
That's his cat's name now.
Yes. Spawn is, first of all, I've met several cats named Spawn.
Well, yeah, that's just a good comics name.
And my, well, also in just the sense that, you little hell Spawn, you're
or the
cat.
spawn of a previous cat,
Sure.
or any number of things.
And then I had a cat named Spaz. Sorry to our UK listeners who are sensitive. That was named after Spawn's dog.
Spaz.
Yeah. So I guess seek apologies from Todd McFarlane, or don't.
Because that's just silly. All right.
I have to. First of all, you've given me Bones of the Master, Mr. Bones, who I see as like a fat, stripy cat. Delightful.
Yeah.
Who just is the sweetest thing. I don't know why he has this name, Bones of the Master.
Because he was named when he was a kitten. And like he was an exceptionally aggro kitten, but then he chilled as he aged.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Warning signs. I know several people who should have been named that. Bible smoked, though. Honestly...
That one's a little bit of an edgy boy.
I don't know. Like, it is, but like, it also does kind of sound like a weird name. Like Johannes Trout and Bible Smoked went down to the river. And like, yeah, okay.
That's the name of Johannes's cat?
Yeah, sure.
I will take that. That's absolutely true. Higher Rune is also excellent.
Sure, that's good.
I would call him Rune.
I feel like the fire starter stuck his tail in like something flammable and literally set a house on fire. Completely by accident. This is a regular cat.
I don't like that story because that means the kitty got hurt.
No.
He's fine?
Cat set something else on fire and immediately got his tail put out.
He's fine?
He's fine.
Then I love this story.
He was a little singed for a bit. Also, Starmaker. Beautiful cat here that they've got photoed with it. Fantastic name. That's not threatening. That's just brilliant.
Yeah, I think it was on the tough end of that scale.
Sure.
And then the last list...
Is it the last one? We're down here?
No, maybe not. I don't remember. It's a long...
Oh,
no,
there's more.
There's many more.
There's more.
Okay. This one is the very weird cat names.
This is what I would have named any of my children, really, having a brief glance at it.
Honey String, Dr. Leg.
Honey String, I need you to know, is one word.
Yeah. Tom Noodle. He is the less successful brother of the Tom from
Tom Glitter.
Yeah, Tom Glitter. That's the Toms. That's Tom Noodle. That's Tom Glitter. Tom Noodle looks a little derpy. Tom Glitter is like the cock of the walk, as it were.
Tom Noodle is very serious about cooking.
What's that? That's pinball scene.
I like that a lot.
Peanut butter jiggles. That's all one word.
Ooh!
You're telling a lie. That's not all one word.
Jesus. That's, what the fuck is that actor's name? Norman Reedus.
That's Guillermo del Toro's cat.
My cat walked up. Well, you know, his cat's named Eye in the Dark.
Yeah.
So, like, I just feel like this cat was dishonest to him at one point. I looked at my cat. My cat walked up to me, and I was like, hey, did you eat the last of my sandwich? And the cat was like, no. But later I found out he did through video surveillance, and forever that cat will be known as you're telling a lie.
Beep Boop, which
Beep Boop.
I personally enjoy because I respond to questions with Beep Boop a lot. Thoughts.
Ooh. Ooh.
Bubble Bun. Atmosphere.
That's good, too.
You name it.
That's a robot rebelling. That is an AI who's done with his workday.
The AI punched out right after this. I don't fucking know. You name it. Whiskery Doo.
That's good.
That's just a solid cat name.
Yeah.
Sparky Buttons.
Sparky Buttons, also solid cat name.
And they've named 2 cats that. Good. I'm sorry. That's still weird cat.
We're still on weird cats.
Seemingly.
Oh, God. Do I want to name a cat Seemingly now?
This guy, which I don't know.
Also really good.
That's an amazing, that's a near perfect cat name, because that's, who's my guy? This guy, all the way to he's being a shit. This guy, look at this guy.
I feel like you can't obviously put it on the vet forms, but his middle name is definitely fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Ooh. Oh, it only gets better from here.
Various authors. That's the name you give a kitten of an outside cat who you're not sure who the dad cat is. Chicken Whiskey.
I don't feel like you put the right inflection on it. I feel like that's chicken whiskey.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Johnny Snaps, is my cat, Chicken Whiskey.
Yeah.
They go on adventures. Maybe he has a little leather jacket.
This is a cat who takes his dietary preferences so seriously he's made them his name. Ladies and gentlemen, fish especially. Was Thelonious Monsieur?
I feel like fish especially fucking hangs out with Bible Smoked.
Bible Smoked, fish especially. That has some resonance. I like it. Thelonious Monsieur, Ringo Shuffles, and Sweet Cakes.
Just good names.
Yeah. They're not super amazing, they're just excellent. Okay. EXTAS, Extus, which is a word for eye stalks. I know that because they provided that.
And hear me out here.
No!
The entire name is EXTAS parentheses eye stalks and parentheses.
God, no, you're probably right. Oh, that's so much better. Imagine writing out a vet name form for Extus parenthetical eye stalk.
My next cat needs a parenthetical, I feel.
Checker Spin Donut Quinn.
That's fantastic! Thank you for making that rhyme machine.
Two Pat's Grandpa.
I feel like that.
Oh, that's the Jidge.
I feel like
he's Two Pat's Grandpa now.
That's delightful. I also feel like the actual Two Pat's Grandpa is a gray cat really into ska.
He glad.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Listener, the cat's name, the list is he capitalized space glad capitalized. He glad.
I can't imagine a single scenario where that isn't brilliant. Oh.
Funky Mo, Fluttering Feelers. That's a cat with big whiskers.
Sure, Funky Mo's is a solid name.
Accepted a tribute.
That's like one of those. That's like a wild cat name.
Yes.
That's like the story of how you got your cat. You've got this huge fuck off Maine Coon, and you put out like some food because it killed an annoying bird or rodent or something.
And it like walked up to the food, made eye contact with you, leaned down and picked it up and walked away. And henceforth his name was Accepted a Tribute.
Ugh.
Chewy Bean.
That's just great.
Please, in all caps. I feel like that's at least partially the machine asking for relief. Gregory Chimney.
Fantastic.
Notable product legend, Weird Science Platinum.
I feel like that could have some more rhythm to it, but I appreciate what you're going
This
for.
is right after Please. I feel like we're...
Yeah.
And not suitable for character, The Enforcer.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, bonus content. Yet more cat names.
Oh, man, I didn't even see that link.
We've got 9 minutes, listener. Let's
do some bonus content.
Let's get in there.
All right.
Let's see. But blog updates. No, I don't need that shit. Oh, I see.
Oh,
They're
I
trying
see.
to sell me something.
They're trying to hook you in with bonus cat names.
All right, well, here we go, though.
This is the first round of cat names.
This is Neural Network guinea pig names.
Well, actually, it started out as the cat names, but they were a little weird for cat names, so an animal rescue shelter gave the names to guinea pigs.
Fantastic.
Let's see if we can get the list here, because this is a blog post. I
think
yeah.
they're all... Oh, here we go.
Oh, yes.
But I do want to see these and enjoy them. So let's at least look at the guys with pictures first.
Yeah, there's some pictures. Again, if you know anything about us as people, you could find my blog really easy. Fizby and Sprinkit, those are good. These are the first list.
Those are fine for cat names.
This is the first list of randomly generated.
Those are fine names for Harry Potter professors.
No, those are fine names for Harry Potter house elves.
I think y'all need to read Harry Potter again.
That's fair.
That's fine names for notable legendary wizards of great power.
Yeah.
I remember when the great Martin Fortescue Fizby first created the levitating dick.
Shit, you're right. I retract my statement. Let's see here. Hallie Flope.
Flope, that's good.
Spooty and Snowfer, excuse me.
Spooty is, I feel like that was something on TV, so I'm going to move past it.
Astrono.
God, that's a powerful pig.
Mumpkins,
yeah!
You know more German than me. Take a shot at that.
I'd say Bin Schecklesen.
Okay. There's like an umlaut in some of these, so...
let's get in here. This is the list.
Some of these are normal sounding. I need to emphasize that.
I feel like you got the cats list.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my time to shine.
Go for it.
Okay. And this is going to be fucking 7 minutes of us reading and reacting to a list of shit you're still watching. Fun bees. What bees aren't? Sporky. A girlfriend called me that once. Faffle. I think that's a word.
You know what? He's on his own. He's self-perpetuating. I'm just letting him go.
Stratterson. I like that. I like the S and the R. I feel like that's an underutilized consonant combination.
The next one I think is A+.
Slofky Sunktel?
Yeah, Slofky Sunktel is a terrible name for a cat, but an amazing name for a guinea pig.
Or an eldritch horror that's not great at its job.
Yeah. Like Gnarly Otep's younger brother.
Yeah. Falasla.
Sure.
Spod.
That's kind of... I don't like how blunt that one is.
Yeah. Spod is like, he's that asshole guinea pig who barbers all the other ones.
Oh, god damn it, Spod. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that tracks.
Yeah. God. And he walks around being Mr. Important like, I am Spod. You shall be barbered. I assume most guinea pigs talk to each other in that deep voice. Butzoon.
Good.
Faxley. I like Faxley, actually. That seems like a real name that more people should have. Mr. the First.
You went a real good way with interpreting that series of letters.
Mickle.
Almost a racial slur, I'm pretty sure.
Or it's Mads Mikkelsen's guinea pig.
He's little Mikkel.
Yeah.
I am Mikkelsen. This is Mikkel. He is my father.
A Dory, which is good. Sounds like a named old lady would name her guinea pig. An old lady who's not quite all there. Butchin, which is when your guinea pig is both bitchin' and really manly. Oh man, I thought that said hat, and I was so excited. I'm adding one to the list, and it's hat. That's halt. Swander Righty, though.
That's Righty has a W in it, just so we're clear.
Furpy. Hell yes. I think Furpy could be used for a cat, too. We're looking at one of those long-legged white cats. You know what I'm talking about? That just kind of blop everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Furpy. Bundu.
But I'm sorry. That is a fucking aboriginal, that is an aboriginal spirit, not a guinea pig. You need to watch out for the fucking Bundu, okay? You can't disrespect the Bundu, or he'll take your fucking fingernails.
I can see in the middle of Australia, someone's talking to this aboriginal. They're a tourist, and they're like, "Oh, is that a guinea pig over there? I didn't think they were native." No, mate. It's Bundu. Naga Bundu. He holds up a hand with only 2 fingers on it, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
And it's like his neighbor's guinea pig, and he's just fucking with the tourists. Because that is, as near as I can tell, the actual Australian pastime is making up shit for tourists to be scared about because you live in Australia and you have no fear left.
It's all plausible. It is all plausible. Yet, earlier today, I almost got by a fake J.K. Rowling tweet. Because it's all plausible.
God, I got the same tweet, man.
Hacks. This guinea pig is very good at games.
You know what? No. That's a guinea pig who keeps escaping his fucking cage.
Yeah.
And they can't figure out why.
You are in a locked steel box, you shithead. What the fuck?
That is locked steel box with plexiglass covers and one lid that I put a padlock on. How are you in my couch?
Let's see. I lost where I was.
Pig.
Ping. That's fine.
Yeah.
Potty. That's not good.
Funzy.
Yeah. I like that for really anything. Splenda.
The 3 A's are really what take it over the top into a weird fucking name.
Bit. That's good. That's a good name for most things.
That's a good name for a hamster, I feel like.
Warpers hangs out with hacks.
Yeah.
Manzy, I feel like, is the opposite of Butchin. Spy.
Manzy's the one who gets barbered, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Ooh, what an excellent couple's dynamic. So which one of you is the barber and which one's the one who gets barbered?
Oh, that's going to confuse pretty much anyone who's not really into guinea pig husbandry.
Good.
I mean, my wife cuts my hair, but I see.
Spy. That's a good name for basically any pet who's dark-colored or quiet.
It's a little, I don't know, it's a little unoriginal. But yeah, at the same time, I would guess pretty unique.
It's one of those things that it's so common sounding that no one actually chooses it.
Sure, yeah. Punches, that's just good.
That's just a good name for a cat.
Or anything.
Anything that punches.
A person, anything that doesn't punch. This is my frog punches.
Good.
Erg!
That's... there's so much I could say about Eric.
Simples. Fuskel. Furzy. Finsleys. Buntiluthaus.
Buntiluthaus. That's a powerful Teutonic name.
Binky. That's just a fucking name. Patter. Again, fine name.
Farter.
And Picture Wiglil.
Is that an L? That's an L.
That's an L, my friend.
Oh God, it keeps going.
Okay. We're gonna rapid fire because we only got so many seconds left. We have to make it at least 30 minutes. Can't go over. Dark Piggy. That's great for a guinea pig. Death Malam.
That's a hamster who's eaten its young.
Fuzzy Night. Dark Darn. Dark Damn.
Oh, that's all right. One's the guinea pig you get before you're 12, and then you rename him when you hit 13.
Batson. That's
That's fine. That's just a name. That's just a last name.
Deathlike Destroyer.
AI, you're amazing.
Magely.
He hangs out with Hacks and Warper.
This is an improvement on every single shitty creator wrestler I see on the 2K19. Roger Sin. Not just Roger, not just Sin. Roger Sin. Death Sniffs. Dark Lord. Dark Hunzi. Death Mop. Bun Roy. Spider Womb.
I don't like that one at all.
Me either. Dark Legendord. That's very much 8-year-old. Nah, fuck it, 5-year-old who wants to name their character, their person, their hero, Dark Legend, but needs to be better. What is better than a legend? A Legendord. What is a Legendord?
Better than a legend.
Death Moths. Evil Bee. That's good. Dottie Dam. No N. Death's Halp. Dardles. I don't know why Dardles is in the evil list. Nofder King. Darkland. Fuzzy Tolt. Hulky. I like Hulky.
Yeah, he's good. He's a green ball.
Deathwark. And Deathy of Mashow Wolves. Jesus.
This was a fucking experience for us. What about you?
Can you say the outro?
I can give it a shot. Everything's better when nerds talk about it.